it's Kira back with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing a topic that I've been really wanting to discuss since basically I found out about Hazbin Hotel. This is how did the Hazbin Hotel characters die? I'm not going to do all the characters. I'm just going to do a small handful, ones that I have actually researched and have been mostly confirmed by VivsiePop. So yeah, quick disclaimer before we start the video. I do not own anything Hazbin Hotel. I don't own the characters, the storyline, the photos, anything. I only own the phrases, the words, and the theories. All that rest of the stuff belongs to VivsiePop and her amazing team who created Hazbin Hotel. Big shout out to them. Thank you guys so much for creating this. Anywho, let's get right on into the video. The first one up is Alistair. Alistair died in 1933, a couple years after the great stock market crash of 1929. And it has been confirmed by VivsiePop that he died of a dog-related incident. Before he got shot by a hunter because he was mistaken for a deer. And while that would explain his deer form, she changed it to a dog-related incident. And so my belief for how he died is something to do with rabies. Because it's dog-related, because if you don't know, rabies can be given to dogs. And so if you don't know what rabies is an illness that you can contract by being bitten or I think possibly scratched by another animal that has rabies. Now today there is a really simple and easy cure for rabies that we can get like almost instantly that saves thousands of people or even millions of people every year. But back then in 1993, you didn't have many choices for remedying remedying rabies. There were basically two options: wait out the slow and painful death, or get shot in the head, or probably have a fatal blow to the head. Shot in the head would be easiest, but you could also, find a knife or something. But yeah, kill yourself, basically. And so I think it was the second one, because if you look at some of the photos or videos of Hazbin Hotel, you can see a small little X on Alistair's forehead, and I believe that in the Hazbin Hotel universe, if you see an X represented on skin or non-clothing, it's representative of a fatal blow that killed the character. I originally got this idea from another amazing YouTuber called BlueRaven 666. Go check out her videos, they're amazing. And so I believe that because he has an X on his forehead, and I believe that it represents a fatal blow, and I believe that he either shot himself or killed himself with a knife, or had somebody else do that to kill him, to stop from him getting rabies. Yeah. Up next is Angel Dust. I love Angel Dust. He's my favorite character on Hazbin Hotel. He died in 1947, and it has been confirmed by VivsiePop that he died of a drug overdose. Now, if you didn't know this already, you possibly already could have speculated this because of some Addict music video lyrics that are, I believe the exact words are, despite having overdosed and ending up comatose, meaning he overdosed his drugs and ended up comatose or in a coma. So it has been confirmed that he died of a drug overdose. Up next is Vaggie. She died in 2014, making her one of the more recent Hazbin Hotel characters, at least when that was created, that we know of. I believe as I've said before with Alistair, that the giant red X or pink X on her left eye has something to do with the way she died. It represents a fatal blow. I think it was either like a knife or like a bullet was shoved through there and killed her instantly, because that is a very instant fatal blow. I am going to go deeper into this, though, and say that she died not because of suicide or anything else, but because of an abusive partner. The reason I think this is because if you look in the Hazbin Hotel pilot, later in the episode, Angel Dust asks her if she trusts any man, any men, or men in general, and she basically kind of looks at him like, no. And you can also find this out by like just watching her demeanor and the way she acts towards men versus towards women. And so I believe the reason she's like this is because she had an abusive male partner that most likely eventually killed her. But yeah. Up next is Katie Killjoy. I've been dying to do this video mainly because of Katie Killjoy, because I have this really interesting theory of how she died. Katie Killjoy died in 1992, also pretty recent. And my guess is that she died because of a broken neck or a neck injury. There's a couple reasons why. If you listen with the volume turned up on Hazbin Hotel, you can hear a bunch of cracks when she moves her neck, speculating that maybe something was going on with her neck. Also, if you look at her general character, her neck is more elongated than pretty much any other neck of any other character, speculating that making it really pop, and speculating that something had to do with her neck, possibly when she died. The reason I think it's a broken neck was because of one scene, or a blink and you'll miss it moment, in one scene where when Katie Killjoy goes back to sit down in her chair after talking to Charlie when they're back on air at the beginning of the episode, her neck turns to a 90-degree angle, showing the bone in her neck. And so I really think that she died of a broken neck injury, which, if you do it right, can actually be an instant fatal blow for someone. Up next is Sir Pentious. I love this snake guy. He died in 1888, and from what I speculate, he died of a snake-related injury. This theory is not really backed up by anything other than my crazy mind. I just thought of this because, he turned into a snake in his afterlife form, and obviously he was not a snake in his life form. My guess is that he seems just crazy enough to have had a pet snake, and it possibly bit him, and it was either a venomous snake or the snake bite went unchecked and it got infected and he died that way, which is also a very possible thing because they did not have very good medicine back in 1888. So I really think it was snake related, and I really think it was because of a pet snake, because he does not seem like the kind of person who would go to a place where snakes would be where snakes would inhabit that place. Yeah. But yeah, that's my theory for Sir Pentious. Up next is Husk, our dear little cat avian demon thing. Husk died in the 1940s, and I speculate that he died because of an alcohol-related incident. The reason I think this is because he seems to be very addicted to alcohol, and since basically alcohol was born, there have been deaths and major injuries relating to alcohol incidents. I think there are two ways he could have died. And that would be A, he either drank too much and he just died that way, or he got drunk enough to do something really, really stupid that eventually killed him, like running out into the middle of a busy street. And getting run over or something. But yeah, I really think it's an alcohol-related incident because it just makes sense. I don't think it's a gambling incident because there aren't many gambling incidents I can think of that would kill a person. But yeah. Up next is Nifty. This spunky little Cyclops demon died in the 1950s, which is, again, one of my favorite decades in the 1900s. And so I actually have two main theories for how she died. One has to do with her clothes. Now, as I've said, clothes don't really have too much significance in how they die, except for possibly Nifty. And here's the reason why. In her beautiful little white shirt, you can see 3 little holes that look an awful lot like blood splatters or holes that you would see after a person got shot, because it has little blood drips on it. And so I speculate that she died because of being shot 3 times in those places. And if you look at some biology, you can actually see that those 3 places are fatal places for a human. And even if they didn't initially kill her, she could have also died of internal bleeding or possibly bleeding out, which also is a very possible theory. The next one is because she died of an illness. And the reason I think that is because of when we see her cleaning, she seems very germophobic. She seems to get in like every little nook and cranny and make sure everything is as clean as possible. And the reason I think this is because she died of an illness that she got because she didn't live a very clean life. And so when she got to the afterlife, because she did not want to die of sickness again, she started becoming really germophobic and really into cleaning and making sure everything was perfect. So yeah. Up next, and our last theory is Tom Trench. This delightful little character we have not seen much of, but from what we do know, he died in the 1910s, and if you don't know, in the 1910s, World War I was still going on. And my guess, as well as many other people who I've seen, speculate that the reason Tom died is he died in the trenches of World War I and died because of a gas mask related incident. The reason why me and many others think this is because if you look, he has a gas mask on and never ever takes it off. And the reason I think this is because the reason he died was because either of a gas mask malfunction or just not having a gas mask in general. I think it's the second one, because not having a gas mask would be the perfect reason why he would wear a gas mask all the time, so he wouldn't have to die like that again, rather than a gas mask malfunction, which probably would put him off wearing gas masks all the time. But yeah, I really think he died of a gas mask related incident. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment down below which theory you like the most, as well as any other things you would like to have me make a video out of in the future. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications so you can get updates on when I update my channel, which admittedly is not very often because I'm busy, very busy. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!